everyone, Susie here. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you're doing well. And this is my first little update video from our new house. So I am going to be getting ready because I do have to go to work. And pardon the echoing in here. I literally have hardly anything in here. This is only because I was drying laundry in here. Yeah, I know. Our laundry hanger guy, he's still back there, but we were doing laundry this weekend and I just put it in here because there's really not much in here. Honestly, I'm just over here in the corner, well, sort of the corner, with my, just like part of my vanity set up. I don't even have all my makeup in here. A lot of it is still packed away in a box. And then you can see like there, I just have like a few bits and bobs and things, but really not much in here. It's a little echoey, therefore, so do pardon that. But I just wanted to do an update video with you guys, let you know how our unpacking is going. And because I just haven't been able to film a, regular type video lately, it is still a very chaotic mess in here right now. We actually still have a lot of things, not a lot of things, but we still have some things over at our apartment, and we're having to go back on the weekends and pick that up. And we did have a moving truck the day that we moved a majority of our items, and we had a pretty decent little size U-Haul truck. But what happened was our refrigerator was actually getting delivered the same day. We had to get a refrigerator for this house. There wasn't one in the kitchen included, which I thought was a thing. Like, I thought you couldn't sell, but I guess you can. So shows how much I know. But anyways, we had to get a refrigerator, and so it was getting delivered the same day that we were trying to move, because that's just how the timing kind of worked out, because our builder basically dragged their feet. And yeah, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. I will film kind of a dedicated video to kind of the story about us buying our house, and like how just crazy that it was, and how the things we had to kind of deal with, I guess, as far as getting through the process. But anyways, the point being that we didn't get everything because we didn't have the time, because we had to get back here to meet the guys with the refrigerator delivery. And yeah, so some stuff is still at our apartment. It's really just mainly boxes, maybe a couple like small little furniture things, like a cart or something, like a storage thing. And then there's like a few, like a lampshade. It's just like some really random things in the spare bedroom closet. So we do have to go back and get those. And we were going to try to go this weekend. I'm hoping my husband doesn't have to work so that we can go back and get that this weekend. But other than that, I've just been working, and I really haven't asked for much time off, as during this whole move, and I kind of feel like I should have. I just feel like I really haven't had the time to properly unpack. The weekend is only 2 days, and one of those days I usually spend going to the apartment and getting stuff, so it's taking away from the time that I could have to be unpacking and doing things. But anyways, the point is, I'm trying and I figured I would do some kind of video today, get something up for you guys, so that you know that I have not forgotten about you. I'm just trying to get everything some kind of situated. And I do plan on doing a house tour, and I'm getting really close to being able to do that. but there was so many boxes in the way that just really was not feasible to do a house tour when there was just so many things like cluttered about, and it was really hard to see anything in here. Not to mention that, you know, there is a lot of things that we had to do when we got into this house, like putting up the blinds and other things. And if I'm being honest with you guys, you know, you always go into a project in your house thinking like, oh, this is gonna go, you know, pleasantly well. This is gonna go, you know, it's not gonna be too hard. And somehow you always get started on that project and it is always different than you were thinking it was gonna be. Sometimes it's harder and sometimes it's easier. But for us, our experience has almost always been that somehow things are just a little bit harder than you were thinking they were going to be. That's kind of been the case for us. The blinds, it ended up taking us, if I'm being honest, a few weeks actually to get the blinds up because we were having an issue with the front window and just the blind not wanting to screw in. So it was a day's project that turned into a week or two long project. And it just seems to be that way with everything. We had our TV mounted on the wall in our previous apartment and it wasn't a big deal. We bought a TV mount, we put it on the wall. No big deal. Here, because the way the house is constructed, it's made with like a masonry frame and has some like wood studs, you know, between the I guess drywall and the cinder block. And it is extremely hard to mount a TV for some odd reason because you have to drill into concrete. And even then, even after we did, for some reason now the hole is too big, and we got so frustrated with it that we literally ended up saying, screw mounting the TV, we're just gonna put it on the little stand. And my husband's actually going to look into buying a projector and we can just do that on the wall because it is so much easier. Don't have to worry about, you know, trying to drill into concrete and everything. I just like, you know, I love owning a house. I really do. I much prefer it. But the point is, a house is a lot of work, which I'm okay with. And I signed up for this. I want this. I had a house before. I know it, you know, but it is a lot of work. And there's always like some kind of little surprise, you know, waiting for you around the corner with a house. And that's been our experience, again, as always, thus far. So another reason why I just have been really busy and just haven't really been able to get a proper video up. Not to mention, I don't even really have a space right now. I'm literally sitting in a corner in this room. But I will be doing a house tour and then you guys can kind of see the rooms a little bit better. And then you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. And, you know, over time, I will end up getting this room, you know, looking a lot better, having, you know, things in it and actually looking really nice. So I just have to kind of get started, but I have not even focused on this room because I'm still unpacking the kitchen, still unpacking other stuff, you know, just and having to try to do stuff. For instance, you know, we do have a garage here. It's a 2-car garage, but we don't have a garage opener. Didn't come with one. I know. What the heck? Again, I will go ahead and tell you guys more about that when I do a video about our, you know, home buying process and buying a new construction home. And then I'll share more with you guys about the house and, you know, our experience with that because it's way too much for just this one video. So But we have to put in a garage door. We don't know anything about putting in a garage door. My husband wants to get a handyman service to come out and install it for us. And it might not be a bad idea, you know, just because I feel like they would get it done a lot faster. And we are definitely ready to use our garage. So, yeah, we need to have someone come out and do that, I guess. Anyways, I just wanted to share a quick update with you guys. You know, I'm trying my best to hurry up and get everything here and unpacked. And thank you guys so much, you know, for being understanding, for, you know, not giving up on me, for giving me the time. I do appreciate it. I just want to mention, for those that signed up, or not signed up, for those that subscribed to the Easy Affordable Eats channel, I promise you, as soon as my kitchen is up and running, that will also be having new videos there as well. So if you haven't already signed up, I did end up putting the description box. I put a link to Easy Affordable Eats. And once I actually am able to have a functioning kitchen, because right now it's still kind of full of crap. But as soon as I'm able, I will be filming some videos for you guys in my kitchen. So anyway, I don't want to drag this video out. Plus, I have to get ready. I got to go make something to eat. Can you tell I'm tired? Yeah. Mentally, physically, and emotionally, I am tired of moving. But I promise we have many, many, many good things coming here on the channel. We have a lot of new videos and a lot of house-related content as well. So there's going to be a lot going on here. I hope you guys will subscribe. If you're not already a subscriber of mine, I hope that you will. And I am going to be trying, at least right now, just because of how chaotic things still are and still trying to get fully moved in. I am trying to at least have a video up once a week for right now. And that should be going back to my 3-day-a-week schedule. But I just have to get in here and finish getting all settled in. And then I'll be having plenty of time to do my filming on this channel and on Easy Affordable Eats. But I will see you guys in my next video. I'm going to go continue getting ready. Thanks for tuning in for this update. Let me know what you've been up to. I'd like to live through you guys a nice relaxing day, because I don't know what that is. I haven't had one in a while. But let me know what you guys have been up to, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.